Live exclusively on DAZN. A champion with a disputed crown. A self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions. Barrios versus Garcia. February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by the former WBA champion of the world, Nina Hughes. Nina, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all good. Happily retired, doing your thing?
Yeah, happily retired. It's all good. Enjoying all the things I couldn't do when I was in camp.
So, let's talk about what you have been doing, really. I know you've enjoyed a couple boozy nights out, which you couldn't do before. But apart from that, you have been keeping fit and you have been helping a few girls out sparring. So you're still involved in the sport loosely.
Yeah, I still enjoy, not boxing, but going to the gym. Been trying a bit of high rocks, bit of CrossFit. And yeah, I've been helping a few people out sparring here and there.
Have you taken the time yet to kind of sit back, and not just as a pro, but as an amateur as well? Obviously, you got your titles here, you got your Matchroom Nina Hughes sign. Have you had taken the time to look back at everything you've done and kind of reflect on it and be proud, really, of what you've achieved?
Yeah, I think it's only once you retire that you have that opportunity to, because when you're still boxing, you're still always chasing more titles and more achievements. It's only when you literally retire. I have sat back and I am proud of everything I achieved as an amateur and a professional. So, yeah, I look back and I'm glad I've done everything I did.
Yeah, look, 4 world title fights, I think 7 title fights all in all. It's not bad for someone who was only pro for, 5 years, is it?
3 years, I think.
3.5 years, is it?
I won my world title just over 3 years ago. Yeah, so 4 years by the time I retired, I probably was actually only boxing for 3 years as a professional. 7 out of 9 fights were title fights, so yeah, had a good run.
It's not bad, is it, when you put it like that? But I know you've always said you want to help out the next generation. I know you helped out Fran. She fought, 2 weeks tomorrow, I think, in a tough, good fight for her. I think she's now mandatory. But, yeah, you're helping Fran out. You're helping Megan Redstall out. I know, very fond from afar of TMA 8 and who looks to be the real deal. But this is the next generation, isn't it? And you're kind of look back on that and go on, girls.
Of course, look, these are the next generation, the superstars coming through. And yeah, I look back and I love Fran and I've helped Megan out. They're both good friends of mine, so I want them to see them do well. So I always give my advice, I always help them out as much as I possibly can.
How much improvement have you seen in Fran? Because I know you've seen her since she was very, very young, and now she's on the cusp of world titles at such a young age still. But the improvement's clear to see from the naked eye. So from your perspective, it must be very, very vast.
Yeah, massively. She first came to spar me when she was like 17, turning 18. So the development I've seen her from when she was a complete novice to where she is now, and it's nice to see because I've been helping her out since then, and you've literally seen the development. She's gone from a little baby to a grown woman now. She's getting her woman's strength. She's getting muscles on her. She's just getting stronger and better. So it's nice to see.
Megan Redstall, she still fights for that Commonwealth title in 2 days now, I think, on Sunday evening in Brentwood. But she hasn't had the best of luck lately in the Laura Payne fight, not happening. Now the Maisie Rose Courtenay fight, not happening. I was really looking forward to that fight in particularly. But you've been there, seen it, done it. You know what happened, especially in the pro game. Just ride out this storm, and she's still very young.
Yeah, look, there's nothing worse than when a fight falls through, especially fight week. I think the first one, but it's one of them things, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to pick yourself up and keep going. So the good thing is she's still got a Commonwealth title shot on Sunday.
Fights falling through, a topic that leads us very nicely onto something that really come out of the blue last week. I watched the MVP press conference, the all-female card at Olympia on the 5th of April on Sky Sports. And then I see a poster, granted it was a fan-made poster, of you and Shannon Courtenay. And I'm thinking, is that the same Nina Hughes that retired 9 months ago? And it is. So, from your perspective, is that a fight you want?
Look, I think with Shannon Courtenay, for me, it's unfinished business. I think it's a fight that I always said it was a big fight that tempted me. I probably would still come out of retirement. And yeah, a lot of people were asking me the other day, and I was saying, MVP got a massive show. Shannon Courtenay's on it. She can't surely be fighting another easy fight, and she's not fighting Ebony Bridges. So I said, I'd definitely take the fight, without a doubt. It's a big fight. I thought MVP would want big domestic British fights, like their headliner. And yeah, so I just thought, you know what, I would be up for it. But yeah, she's not.
Let's put a little bit of a timeline on this, because I know there has been, not beef, but something brewing in the background for a few years now. You win your world title in December or late November 2022, and then you're scheduled to fight her in June 2023. Yeah. Katie Healy comes in, then it's being rumoured for other cards, and it never quite happened. So from your perspective, give us a little bit of a timeline, fill in those blanks, and is there a little bit of a grudge because that fight didn't happen from your side?
Yeah, there is, because I feel like it wasted a year of my career. I mean, the first time I just won my world title straight away. Matchroom wanted the Shannon Courtenay fight. I said it was a big fight. I was up for it for my first voluntary defence. The fight was made, I think, for April. Unfortunately, first bar back, got cut on my cut that I've got in my world title fight reopened, so I had to postpone it by 2 months. Postponed it till June. The fight was made, tickets were sold, fight had been announced. I sold a lot of tickets for that. There was so many people that wanted to come and see that fight. And yeah, 4 weeks before, she pulls out with a knee injury, or she says a knee injury, that she had to have it operated on again. But literally the next week, someone from my gym bumped into the airport going on holiday with all the girls. Took a picture as well. I think I've still got it on my phone somewhere. But so, yeah, it was like, well, that obviously wasn't genuine. But then because of the interest gauged in that fight, everyone wanted to see it, sold a lot of tickets. They kept wanting to make it. And she kept saying, I want a world title fight. She started training with Joe McNally in the summer. The fight was offered again. And she was given 9 weeks' notice after training 2-3 months with Joe already. She was given 9 weeks' notice to box in the Katie Taylor, Chantel Cameron card. And they come back with the excuse that 9 weeks wasn't enough time to get ready. Now, when you're training every day anyway, 9 weeks should be plenty of time to get ready. And given that you're getting a second world title opportunity, which most boxers would jump at the chance, when you're not the champion, you don't turn down world title fights given the opportunity. So that didn't happen. So then they said, okay, postpone it a bit more, give her more time. We was given a December date, which never materialised. So then she'd been training for 6 months. Then in December, we was given a date for January, 6 weeks her 6 weeks isn't that long, but when you've been training for 6 months, for loads of days, you should be in camp anyway. And she went to the excuse then was she went to see a nutritionist and it wasn't safe. 6 weeks wasn't safe for her to make the weight. So then that was it. No, Matchroom weren't going to keep putting on the fight that kept falling through. And since then, she's done so many interviews with different excuses every time. Like, she's not even a good liar, because if she was a good liar, you'd remember the same excuses. Every excuse is a sub-story excuse and they keep changing. So because of that, I just think, well, if the excuses are genuine, you'd still want that fight, wouldn't you? And if you believe that you could win them, why would you not believe you can win now? I'm old and retired.
Okay, so look, that's your words, not mine. But you are retired, or so I thought. Yeah, look, obviously there was an 11-month period where your career was on hold because we thought we was getting that fight. But let's push that aside, because everything that happened with the Shanika fights happened. Why hasn't the fight happened away from that? Why hasn't the fight happened? And why do you believe she still doesn't want the fight now, when you've said you'd come out of retirement for it?
Look, to be fair, I never thought the fight would even get made or she'd even accept it. I was quite surprised when she actually said she wanted. I believe the fight would have never happened. We've sparred each other. And yeah, from them spars, I always knew that the fight would never happen, especially the last one.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna ask you any more questions on the spars, because I know you don't really want to talk about it, and you never have, because it has been a question that has come up really over the last 4-5 years. Then we'll leave it there. If the fight happens, obviously it happens. We hope it does happen, and MVP's got to take a look at it, see if they want it. I'm sure they will. It's a big domestic fight for their new venture in the UK, and then let's see if Shannon wants it. But apart from that, all good, all happy. I would say happily retired, but clearly not after this interview. But you don't want anyone else. You are done. You want to leave the new generation to the new generation. Even the Ebony Bridges fight, you said it was a little bit of banter. If you are to come out, it is for Shannon Courtenay.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to compete against all these young, fresh guns coming through. I wish them all the best in the future. But yeah, I think it's just that bit of unfinished business that will always be tempting. But otherwise, I'm very happily retired.
Live exclusively on DAZN, a champion with a disputed crown, a self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions. Barrios versus Garcia, February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.